How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here, back with another video. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. If you guys would, please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. And I would also highly encourage you guys to check out Monster's new Monster flavor. This is Monster Juice called Viking Berry. It's really, really good. Highly encourage you guys to check it out if you guys haven't yet. I do think it's going to be probably a limited timed event kind of thing. So, FOMO for this. If you really enjoy it, make sure you guys get a couple cans. You guys can order a 12-pack off of Amazon and make my day awesome because I might deliver to your house. You never know. All right, but on a serious note, guys, I want to talk about the entertainment industry because I'm worried about the future of entertainment. Okay? At the time of recording this video, it is March 12th, 2025. So this may age well, it may age poorly. And that's fine. But I wanted to get this off my chest because this topic is something that I noticed this past weekend when I went to watch Mickey 17. Yes, I have a review out. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I encourage you guys to do so. You can find it in my 2025 film collection playlist. When I went to go to the movies Saturday night, it was a ghost town. Okay? Now, you can go online to whatever social media platform you want, and I guarantee you there's probably somebody that's already repeated what I'm about to say. People, the general audience moviegoer, has lost faith in the movie industry. They have lost faith in the entertainment industry. And I don't have to just say this for the sake of me being, that guy. You can go online and you can look at reports and you can look and see that people, they're not going to the movie theater. One, it's like beginning of the year and there's really nothing good out. Two, people aren't watching new movies and shows on streaming. You can go and look and you can see how many people have canceled their Netflix, Amazon, AMC Plus, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Max. People are leaving the streaming industry by the millions. Okay? People are fed up because the new stuff that we're getting is still pushing the political correctness messaging of the left, and everything is CGI heavy or it's a live action remake. Okay? I've got a list, okay? These are just some of the movies. Obviously there's a lot of movies that get released in a year. But these are some movies that I'm probably sure you've heard of. And you are like, do I want to go see this? Do I want to have to spend $8 to $15 a ticket plus concessions plus travel time to and back with gas and wear and tear on my vehicle and have to deal with noisy customer service and maybe a baby or maybe somebody having sex behind me? Yeah, I've had that one time in a movie theater. Oh my god, people don't want to deal with that anymore, okay? The environment of going to the movies or the environment of just watching something that's supposed to be entertaining, even at home, has been annihilated in the past, I'd say, decade. Okay? 5 years minimum. Longer, in my opinion. But the entertainment industry, it's no longer serving the customer. It's no longer... The entertainment industry is no longer entertaining us. What is the entertainment industry doing? Whether that's through movies, TV shows, video games, music, whatever your version of having fun during your free time when you're not taking care of your responsibilities or working, that's part of the entertainment category in my mind. All of your entertainment is no longer entertaining. It's not like it was when you grew up 20, 30 years ago. Okay? And I get CGI has advanced. Green screen has advanced. People don't really care about black and white anymore. I find something special about black and white. People don't care about 2D. Everyone wants 3D. 3D, in my mind, gives me a migraine. Okay? I don't like it. It really does something to the inside of my brain. Okay? My eyes cannot process constant 3D imagery. The last 3D movie I watched was the original Avatar back in 2009/2010. Last movie I will ever watch with 3D glasses on. No, can't do that ever again. It just, no. I had the longest migraine after I walked out of that movie theater. But I'm worried because if the entertainment industry doesn't change, if the entertainment industry doesn't return to what it's supposed to be doing, which is what it did for 50 years or so, and that is supposed to be entertaining us. Like, I've got a list. Tell me in the comment section down below, I'm going to go through this list. Tell me in the comment section down below, what movie on this list are you excited for? And why? We are getting the live action. 95% of it is just CGI. We're getting the live action version of Snow White, and that's supposed to be coming out March 21st. So, really soon. With Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. Minecraft. None of the trailers have got me excited about that. Death of a Unicorn. So, a horrific version of The Last Unicorn smashed with Bambi. Novocaine. I swear, if they don't play the Fall Out Boy song in that movie, the movie's going to be bad. Thunderbolts, which is... I'm slightly excited for it, but it looks like Suicide Squad in the MCU. So, I've seen that before. Superman, the reboot, again, of the DCU under James Gunn. Based on the trailers, I'm not hopeful for that movie at all because it feels like it's not going to focus on Superman. And instead it's going to have a dog and Green Lantern, played by Nathan Fillion, and Hawkman, and who knows what else. It's like, how many times can we do Superman as an origin story? 100 times. The Fantastic Four First Steps. I don't know about you, but I'm bored of the MCU. How to Train Your Dragon live action. I think what I just said last was probably the biggest thing that should give you a wake-up call. Like, now Disney's doing live action movies, remakes, and now DreamWorks is doing the same thing. And I've already talked about How to Train Your Dragon live action enough on this channel. There are certain movies on this list I'm not going to watch. Okay? I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to waste my time and money watching this exact same movie, but be destroyed to fit modern day politics. Okay? Jurassic World Rebirth. Jurassic Park 7. 1, Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. I was trying to think what this one was called. Dominion, and now we've got Rebirth. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Jurassic Park, okay? I like Jurassic Park. Proof, okay? I love Jurassic Park 3. For all the flack it gets, I think it's a really fun movie. I enjoy it. But do we really need another dinosaur movie? Like, I know Universal spent a lot of money on that Jurassic World theme park down in Universal Orlando, but, like, come on. It doesn't even look that, like, interesting. It doesn't look does not look interesting in terms of a plot. Like, it's like, oh, we need to go to Dinosaur Island so we can find a cure to cancer. Like, oh my gosh. And how many people are going to have to die via dinosaurs for that to happen? Yeah, I just hope if Jurassic World Rebirth makes the events of Fallen Kingdom and Dominion, like, not canon. That would be nice. Ballerina. We're getting a Ballerina movie. It's supposed to be a spinoff from John Wick. I'm like, I love John Wick. I love all 4 of those movies. But really, do we need a spinoff? Come on, just let it die. Live action version of Lilo and Stitch. Now, this movie I'm slightly excited for because I can't get certain people that are in my family to watch the original. And based on the trailer, it looks like it's keeping to the heart and the soul. So I will check it out just because there's family members that refuse to watch the original version because it's, horrible in their mind for some reason, even though they've never seen it. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. It's finally going to come to an end, guys. Yeah. I swear, if that movie's like 3 hours long, like Mission Impossible 7, I almost fell asleep in that movie. It was so long. I'm just like, I've seen all this before. Come on. Wicked 2 for Good is supposed to be the conclusion to the Wicked that we got in 2024. The more I've looked at that movie, the more I've actually hated on it. It's just like, yeah, no. We're getting Mortal Kombat 2. So I think live action Mortal Kombat came out like 2021, so it's been a while. It'll be interesting to see how they do Johnny Cage. Karate Kid Legends. Another Karate Kid movie. That's also supposed to be influenced by the Cobra Kai show that I have never seen. I've seen the original Karate Kid movie, and that's it. So, yeah, that movie can be good or bad. I don't care about Karate Kid. There's only so much I can handle before my brain explodes, okay? I know that's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but it is what it is. Avatar Fire and Ash, that's supposed to be coming out later here in December. It's just another sequel. And it's supposed to be, reportedly, James Cameron has said it's supposed to be longer than the second movie, The Way of Water. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against long movies. But Way of Water was 3 hours and 19 minutes long. Half of that movie was a remembrance. It was like, hey, do you remember all these things from the first movie? So I hope that Fire and Ash doesn't do the exact same problem where the movie's like 4 hours long and it's like the first 2 hours is like a recap of what happened in the first 2 movies. It's like, I don't need a recap. If I wanted a recap of what happened in the last 2 movies, which is what I'm going to do later in the fall, I'm going to rewatch the first 2 films before I watch the third. And then when I get to the third, start telling a unique story with characters and world that I care about. Why should I have to, when I buy it on 4K or whatever, have to skip half of the runtime to get to the actual movie? It's pointless. So I hope that Fire and Ash doesn't come back with that sort of problem. And lastly, Final Destination Bloodlines. I don't even know what Final Destination this is. What, 5, 6, 7, 8? I've lost track. But you understand my problem? So tell me, which of these movies on this list, and if there's a movie that's not on this list, put it in the comment section down below, and tell me if you're excited for it and why. Because most of these movies, I'm not like, I'm so excited, I can't wait! Yeah! I used to be excited to go to the movies. Now you might be thinking, oh, well, when you were younger, you didn't have responsibilities and a job. You had all the free time in the world to dream of what was coming out next in the movie theater. Even with responsibilities and a job and whatnot, I used to have a passion for knowing what was coming out next to the movies. I used to 5-10 years ago. I mean, I remember for a fact when Transformers Dark of the Moon, and I know, you're like, oh God. Let me finish. Transformers Dark of the Moon, when that movie trailer dropped during the Super Bowl, I was like, oh yeah, the Autobots, Optimus Prime is going to kick some Decepticon ass. Woo! I was all in. I remember, I'm 31 years old and I still remember when that trailer dropped during the Super Bowl. I was excited. The idea that the Autobots might actually lose that they might all die. And I remember watching that movie for the first time. That scene where all the Autobots, they're forced off of Earth, and they're all in that NASA shuttle, and they're leaving Earth, and they have to say goodbye to Shia LaBeouf's character, whatever his name is, and Mike was out, not Mike Wazowski, Sam Witwicky, Sam Witwicky, that's his name, the character name. I remember when he was watching the shuttle leave the atmosphere, and all of a sudden the Decepticons destroy it. I'm like, no. The Autobots are all dead. And then they all come back and they're not dead and they fake their death. I was like, Autobots, assemble. I'm like, kick ass. I'm like, that was an experience. That's entertainment. Is being able to have that anticipation and then have that level of hype and enjoyment when you're in the movies. Or you're watching it in your living room on whatever you're watching it on, whether it's a streaming service or DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, whatever it is. Having that experience, having that memory in your mind, we don't get that anymore. Seriously, the last couple of movie-like events that I can remember having anticipation for, having an excellent time, not just a good or okay average time. I mean an excellent 9, 10 out of 10, or 10 out of 10 experience. Having the anticipation, having the excitement when at the movies, and then having that memory that sticks with you for a lifetime. There's only a couple of movies in the last 5 to 10 years that I can say were an experience. I'm going to give you 3. And you're probably going to be like, oh goodness, I hope mine's on there, right? Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Oh, fantastic conclusion to the Harry Potter franchise. Yes, I know they're trying to redo it. But who they've cast as Severus Snape, I'm like, okay, not watching it. Not only is it a reboot, but they're ruining the source material to fit current day politics. Second thing that was a masterpiece of entertainment, Avengers Endgame. Fantastic finale to the MCU. And honestly, you could stop there and don't have to watch all this other crap that they've been pumping out for the past 6 years plus. And third thing, How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. A fantastic conclusion. I know a lot of people don't like the movie, but I think it had a heartbreaking conclusion to the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. I remember watching that for the first time with my brother, my mom, and my grandma when they were all here. And when the movie got to the ending, I cried. I remember crying in the movies. I shed a tear. I was like, no, it's over. They're having to say goodbye. And I'm just like, no. I remember it. And I'm sure there's movies that you guys have watched and seen, whether it's movie franchises or a movie that's like 2 hours long and you were just excited to go watch it. But tell me, do you get that excitement level before going to the movies? Do you have that excitement level when you're at the movies? Do you have that memory of you having all that excitement and those moments when you were at the movies? Or is it, when you go to the movies now, it feels like you're just part of an assembly line? Like you're just part of the corporate everyday, hey, they made a movie, let's go see it. How do you feel when you go to the movies? How have you felt when you've gone to the movies in the past 5 to 10 years? Take COVID and everything else out of your life. How has it felt to go to the movies? Has it felt like a chore, like something you just have to do to keep up with everyone else talking about it? Or is it something that you enjoy as a passion? Because, honestly, I think movies, just entertainment in general, is still focusing too much on CGI and political messaging over telling news stories and having actors sell the movie instead of, whether they're on the left or the right, the actors need to sell a movie instead of their opinions and their viewpoints. when it comes to a movie and they're promoting the movie through interviews and marketing and whatever, keep your personal shit personal. Keep it to yourself. No one cares. I don't care. But if you're going to be somebody like Rachel Zegler, for example, and you're just going to spew nonsense and then have to do damage control because you're working for Disney, it hurts people's imagery, not just of you, because anything that you're in now is going to damage not just your reputation as an actress or an actor, but it's going to damage whatever movie or show or whatever entertainment property you're a part of. It's going to damage that brand because your name's attached to it. And that's a problem. Okay? Remember when actors used to act and they just made good quality product because it was trying to be entertainment? That's all I'm asking for, is for entertainment to be entertaining. And I'm worried that the future of the entertainment industry is not going to be able to recognize this before it collapses. So I know this video was long, but I wanted to make sure I got my point across in a effective and understandable manner. Now, you may disagree with me on anything I've said in this video, and you're more than welcome to. That's what social media is. That's what YouTube is. But this is my YouTube channel, and it allows me to voice my thoughts and opinions. And like I said, you're welcome to agree or disagree with me. You know, you might think, oh, the entertainment industry is fine, and it's not going to collapse within the next decade if they don't change. Okay. I'm going to be okay, because I've got a crap ton. I've got hundreds of movies, DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. I have access to the streaming catalog of stuff. I'll be fine if the movie industry collapses and there's no new things coming out to the theaters. And there's no new shows for me to have to watch and review. I'll be fine. You know, content's going to be slower because there's not going to be so much for me to be able to produce and make for you guys, but I'll be okay. And you know what? If there's nothing new coming out, I guarantee you I'll find something to talk about. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.